Welcome, everybody, to the premiere of Real Talk Live TV and, of course, radio. I am Miss Cookie the Queen, and as you guys could clearly see, my special guest host for tonight, episode one, it had to have been you. It's the Teflon John himself.
Yeah, yeah.
631, stand up. It's John Jiggs. What's
What
up,
up? What
John?
up? How you, man?
Welcome. It's a
Everybody.
long time coming, man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you having me too. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
of course. Listen, you for those that don't know, Real Talk Live goes back. You were when I first started at the station when it first started,
Yeah,
at Bobby.
yeah.
So, that goes back. You were one of my favorites. You were a winner on my show. You remember that
Oh
with
yeah,
DJ
yeah,
Traction and them
yeah.
495
Okay.
boys?
Yeah, that's back in the day. Yeah, yeah. That was the Red Lobster joint, right?
That's right. I always laugh every
Yeah,
time I
I
see
remember
you
that.
with somebody else. I'm like, oh, I know him.
Yeah, yeah. I remember that. That was like our first video too. We ended up shooting a video for that. That was like our first little video.
It was
It's
right. That
probably
was
still up there. I think it's probably still up there on YouTube. I need to go check that out. Red
Well,
Lobster,
definitely shout
495
out
boys.
Shot Beef Sass, Mr. Jigs
Yeah,
himself.
yeah.
I
Shout
remember,
out to all
dude.
my brothers, man. Shout out to all my brothers, you know.
What's up with them 495 boys?
Everybody's good, man. You know what I'm saying? We just, we all got families, you know what I'm saying? Wives and children and things like that. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They you
man.
know what I mean? Some of us just keep going and some of us, you know what I'm saying, decide not to continue. You know what I'm saying?
It happens.
I know Beef is still making music, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I actually just did a joint with Beef, you know what I'm saying? And
Recently?
yeah, yeah, recently. But I, you know what I'm saying, as far as the music goes, you know what I'm saying? I know they love it in their hearts. They probably still writing stuff like
Of
that. But as
course.
far as going like super hard, like
Yep.
we was, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's not everybody is cut out like as
Yep.
far as like,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? And it's not a bad thing. It's just like,
Real
you know what
talk.
I'm
Well,
saying?
that's what we're here for,
You
you
know,
know?
you either gonna go for it, you know what I'm saying? You either gonna, you're gonna fight or you know what I mean?
Of
But some
course.
things might be more important, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, it is what it is, and congratulations to you with your beautiful wife and your baby.
Absolutely,
You
man. It's a
know,
blessing, man. It's a blessing. They keep me in track on track, man.
I mean, yeah, I mean, especially with everything that's going on nowadays, how you guys holding up? Because I know you moved. You're not in,
Yeah.
Long Island no more, but you're always Strong
Yeah.
Island. You know this.
Hell
But
yeah, of
you
course.
went down south, with the family and stuff.
Yeah.
But you still grinding. I
Oh
see
yeah,
that.
yeah. Nah, I mean, since the beginning, since I started doing this, I've always been the type of person to move around. I never wanted to just be dope on Long Island. Like I
Hmm.
wanted the world to know about this. You know what I'm saying? So as much travel as much as possible to spread the word. You know what I'm saying? That I believe in that, and that was, to me, it was like the next logical progression. You know what I'm saying? The
Hmm.
next logical step, as far as, because we had done so much in New York and just the tri-state area. You know what I'm saying? You can only do so many
You can
shows in
only do so
Philly
much, of
and New
course.
York City and Newark, New Jersey, and you can only do so much there. So this is like time to like just branch out and see what else. You understand what I'm
And you
saying?
traveled. I
Um,
mean, you went out of the country. Nevertheless,
yeah,
Sweden. You went I seen you in Denmark. I'm like, what? Tell me a
yeah,
little bit.
man.
Tell us all about, how you did that traveling out of the country before all of this chaos happened and how that felt being that you came from Riverhead, you in Long Island and that. I
Yeah.
mean, moving to Georgia, I feel like it's one thing, right? But to travel like that out of the country, how did that feel to you? Like, wow, that next level.
I mean, it felt like I mean, to be honest, it felt like a dream come true. You know what I'm saying? Like, for somebody to think enough or see value in my craft, that I just started out doing this for fun. Like I just started out doing this just, you know what I'm saying, just to do something. You know
Right.
what I mean? And to have it come to a point where people actually appreciate you enough, you know what I'm saying, to want to bring you where they
Of
are. And
course.
you know what I'm saying? And all these, just promoters just started reaching out. And it was such a crazy thing because when we released that Twin Cannons project,
Mm.
at first it was like a really slow burn. Like people wasn't really catching on to it. It's a little, you know what I'm saying? But
So that's what
it
you
just
went on
seemed like
tour
all of
with
a
that
sudden,
one?
yeah, yeah, with that album, yeah. Um and it seemed like the more I just kept hitting different platforms. I got to sit down with Doggy Diamonds for that project.
Okay.
I got to go kick it with Kid Capri for that project.
That's
You know what I'm
what's up.
saying? And it was like Sway in the Morning and all these different things. So it started to like, and I started. What I learned from that is if you get like you can have product out there And if you go out on the road and you actually promote it and you actually touch people, you can actually
Exactly.
see the spike. You can actually see the spike in the sales and everything just based on. So you make that
Well, that's what
investment
it
and you
is.
put
You
and you
you
hit the
working
road.
with yourself along
Yeah.
with what your team. And a lot of people don't
Hmm.
realize they expected that it's easy. And I know this for knowing about you and around you, being around you 10 years, a decade. I've seen
Yeah.
you grow literally to where you didn't stop. It doesn't matter
Nah.
whatever song you had the 495 or you shout out to the Monopoly family. You're
Yeah.
doing your thing. But John Jiggs is there and you're doing it. I love the way you move because you work with others, collectively. And
Hmm.
I'm proud of
Hmm.
you. Like, I'm so proud of you, what I've seen you continue to do and grow nonstop with no excuse as to, and this is real talk, oh, my girl, my kid, or that. You still doing your thing respectfully. I love the way you move. I love the
Hmm.
fact that you keep it authentically hip hop,
Yeah.
and like
Thank
I
you.
said, just seeing the way you doing what you do. I salute you,
Hmm.
John, for real.
Appreciate that. Or thank you.
And you doing not only all of this, but you also incorporated a merchandise. Like, you're doing your merchandise now, and I've
Hmm.
seen what you're doing. So tell us a little bit also about that. I mean, we're gonna be
Yeah.
all over the place, my people, because there is so much that this man does. But when I tell you it's worth it, it is definitely worth it. And we're gonna be listening to some tracks too. But I definitely
Definitely.
want people to just get a little bit before we get into the real, when I put you on the
Yeah.
hot seat questions. But nevertheless,
um,
just tell them about the merchandise also, because aside of that, like I said, the collaborations you've been doing, I want to talk about that as well. What is your focus and what got you started with wanting to do that?
as far as merchandise
Yeah.
goes, yeah. Well, I mean, I just always thought I think it's cool to have things that are like custom and like not everybody has it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like to me that's dope. Like when you could wear something and there might be only 20 or 30 of them in the whole world. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like to me, I think that's like that's classic. You know what I
Yes.
mean? And I just want to sometimes people may be more into I know I realize that people may be more into you as a person
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to your music too. You understand what I'm saying? So the
Yeah.
music might not be for everybody, but they might be on the website and see a t-shirt or hoodie that they like.
I
You
see.
understand what I'm
And
saying?
it's matching the
So
kicks. So I see the way you color coordinate. It's like, dude.
yeah. Cause you know what I mean? Because I mean, I'm not as like up on it as I used to be, but like I used to be like a real big sneakerhead
Yeah.
and, just clothes and, you know what I'm saying? Things like that.
Yeah.
So like, and I just feel like I know what people want to wear, like how people want to dress, So certain people, I shouldn't say everybody, but,
No,
certain
but the
people how they
culture,
want to
like
dress.
I see that you have jerseys, you have hoodies, you have
Yeah.
but you have,
And that's all designed in house too, by the way.
Is
Like
it?
shout out to Nam Nitty.
Of
You know what I'm saying?
course. Shout out to Nam, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah. Newest member of Monopoly family also. And you know what I'm saying? He designed all the jerseys. You know what I'm saying? My cousin Brandon, he's not really on social media like that, but
Okay.
he's like, a brain behind a lot of the
Mm-hmm.
things that happen too. He designed some of the other design, he did some of the other designs on the t-shirts and things
Okay.
like that. So I just I'm blessed to have a team, you know what I'm
That's what I was
saying?
gonna say. It's team. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I keep people around me that I could trust, that I could count on. You know what I'm saying?
And
I think
grow
that's very
with.
important.
You
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
grow
yeah. Because
with.
I mean, it may look like I'm doing all this stuff by myself, but I
Yeah.
mean, it's not really humanly possible. You know what I'm saying?
No, I
So
feel
I'm
you.
nothing without those people pulling those strings and pushing those buttons and
That's what's up.
helping me.
Real
A lot of
talk.
times I
Mm-hmm.
just have the idea and then I just,
That's
I
what's up.
give people the resources to make it happen. You know what I mean?
That's exactly the point. Is I've been doing this, and you know this. I've been doing this for over a decade and a half, and given the platform, it always feels good to know or see the people that were on the show doing,
Yeah,
some, and they're still doing it, but you doing it well. You know what I'm saying? You're doing it, and you're going hard, and I love what you
yeah.
do because you strategize everything you're doing. It's not like you're
Hmm.
going out there
Oh
like
yeah.
saying you hitting
It's a
stages.
plan.
Yeah, I'm saying, I said, wait a minute, I'm living, that's when I was in the lower, and I said, wait a minute, is that John? I saw you at the Delancey. I'm like, this man is everywhere, literally, yeah, everywhere. I
Yeah.
saw you do something with a couple of my peoples too. Shout out to M Ski,
Oh
and
yeah,
Saint, the
yeah. Shout
good
out to the good
people.
people. That's family too. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
I'm
Yeah,
talking
definitely.
about them because seriously, I see the way, he's just genuinely cool like that too. So seeing two
Hmm.
people that are like, oh my
Yeah.
God. And of course, I had to go hear it. And of course, crazy.
Oh
So
yeah, we had a lot of fun making that song and that video
tell
too.
us
We
about
had a
it.
lot of fun
Tell
shooting
us.
that
Yeah, I see
video.
it in your face. Tell us about it because I know M. I don't know Saint that well, but he's family. At
Yeah.
the end of the day, I used to host for M Ski back in the day for recognition. That's his, his parties
Uh-huh.
and stuff. So of course I met him in Brooklyn. Shout out to Easy Mo B. That's when they were
Yeah.
doing recognition, and I was the host. I'm out there in Brooklyn, and
Yeah.
Emski and me, listen, that's my brother from another mother too. That he's just family. So I want to know everything. I want to know how it all happened.
Yeah, nah, it came together real dope. They sent us the track, and I reached out to the rest of the Monopoly family. I was like, yo, I think we should do this. You know what I'm saying? This is a dope joint.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we put it together, and then we got with Shock B. You know what
Okay,
I'm
that's
saying?
right.
Shock
Uh
B.
huh.
And then Shock B put together you know what I'm saying, the treatment and everything like that. And
Oh,
we just clicked up one day, you know what I'm saying, and made it happen. It was a dope video. You know what I'm saying? I love the way it came
where
out. I
was it
love the
shot at?
reception. Um
It looked like it was
so
two
I'm
or
trying
three
to remember.
places, right?
It was like we well, actually what we did was we used like an office building. You
Got
know what I'm
you.
saying? We used like
Yep.
an office building and then we kind of just made it look more like a mental hospital type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Sick.
Like
It's
you know what I mean?
sick.
It's a
Where
lot
can
of creative.
they go see it? Where can they go see it? Tell them, you.
That's definitely on YouTube. The name of the track is called it should be The Good People featuring Monopoly Family, Summer Night at the Symphony.
Yeah,
That's the name of the song. You know what I'm saying?
I
But make
love
sure you
that
check that
track.
out.
Absolutely. And share that, check that out. And you got to make sure we spell it out right. Now, I don't want to mess it up. So we got to spell out Monopoly because people be like, what?
Oh, okay. So it's MXNX
X M X N
XP
X P X L
XP.
Y.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
I got your
I
back.
can't
I
even
got
spell
your
it.
back.
Or it's easier. It's easier to just say Monopoly and then just go back and replace them O's with X's. That's
There
all you
you
got to do.
go. There you
You know what I'm
go.
saying?
You're informed. You're informed. Listen, you did something also in the Amway Center in Orlando,
Oh yeah.
Florida. And
Hmm.
it looked like it was a basketball. It was,
Yeah, it was like a celebrity basketball
there you go.
game.
And what were you
It was
doing
like a
there?
Floyd Mayweather event. It was Floyd Mayweather and Chris Johnson that plays for I believe he plays for the Titans, Tennessee Titans.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, it was a celebrity basketball game. You know what I'm saying? It was a cool thing, and I got invited out there to go and perform at the at halftime at the game or whatever.
Oh, that's dope.
It was really dope. It was the Amway Center in Orlando, Florida, where the Orlando Magic play. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it was a dope experience. You know what I'm saying? It was probably like 5,000, 6,000 people there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
it's a full blown
It
stadium.
wasn't packed. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think the arena holds like 10,000 or 12,000. It wasn't packed, but it was
Wow.
it was halfway packed at least. So that was pretty cool. And I got love, man. It was a dope experience. You know what I'm saying? Shout
I
out to the
saw
Full
that.
Focus. You know what I'm saying? Boom Cups. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to Boom Cups. They've been through here with us, on Strong Island Radio and
Mhm.
Strong Island Television. They stomped through. They were doing their thing in Florida, and it's sad because, all of this stopped a lot of people from traveling. And
Yeah,
I
yeah. That
myself, I
was
was
actually
upset. I was like, damn, I was
that was,
going to Miami for the first time. No, what are you
yeah,
doing?
nah. That was the whole thing. Like that, that actual show that sparked a lot of other things for me. And that was right before all of this kind of hit.
Yeah,
And yeah, and it sparked a lot of other opportunities for me. And then we ended up everything got canceled because of everything that's going on. I just want to stress the importance. Everybody, just please stay safe, man.
yeah.
Just stay clean, man. If anything, we should we should take that from this and just wash your hands as much
Real
as
talk.
possible.
I mean, just do the things that you're supposed to be doing. That's what I tell people. I'm like,
Hmm.
the things that you're supposed to be doing, and then just being OCD. Because there's people like myself
Yeah,
that are always, extra anyway. And people are like, yo, you're so extra. Why are you doing? It's truth. Look at what's going on. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
And then it
that's
just
real.
stops people like us that this is what we do. This is our life. And in
Hmm.
the middle of traveling and getting ourselves up, something like this happens. How does that affect someone like you that is just right now in the middle of doing all of that? Like, do you feel
Yeah,
like
no, I mean
you're
it's. I mean
stagnant or?
it's a no. You know what it is. It's a. I mean, it's a setback. You know what I'm saying? But it to me, it's only all this is gonna do is like just gonna make when we are allowed to like move freely and do as we
Mhm.
wanted to as we want to again. You know what I'm
We
saying?
will.
All it's gonna do is just make people appreciate. Yeah. Oh, okay. All it's gonna do is just make people appreciate. Everything that they take for granted. You know what
I
I'm
most
saying?
certainly hope
So.
so because honestly, the way I see it, and this is real, you know where I'm at. Okay, this is Long Island, but I've been to Brooklyn recently, and I don't feel, and this is real, real talk. I don't feel that people are really taking it as serious as they should. Although a lot of people are not in the street like it was, you still
Mhm.
see people out there and they're not being cautious. That's what I'm saying.
No.
It's those two or
Yeah.
three that's still out there that are not, that don't wear the mask, that are, coughing like they into the air, or just little things that just could aggravate people and be like, I've said over and over again when I'm looking in the timeline, I pray for people because I'm
Mhm.
watching them little by little, people that I knew that were patient and calm, and they going crazy because, they can't take it no more. It's like that one's annoying me, this one's annoying me. Is there a difference between the way we live here and the way you're living now down south? Like, do you see any kind
Mhm.
of?
Yeah, I do. I do. I definitely like. It's a lot more laid back here.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like people are obviously being cautious, but
Hmm.
everybody doesn't seem to be like so frantic here about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The mood, the vibe that I'm getting from New York and the tri-state area is like everybody's tense, everybody's worried. You know what I'm
Paranoia.
saying? With what and with and rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? But I just
Hmm.
don't see that urgency here. I mean, they've given us a curfew. We can't, and they don't want us. You know what I'm saying?
What's your
Moving
curfew
around
down
like that.
there?
I think it's like 8 o'clock or 6 o'clock, some shit like that.
Ugh.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. They kind of put the 8 o'clock up here. I think for the most part. I don't know if it's so much curfew, but they making people stay in as much as possible. I haven't heard anything like that because I try not to. A person could
Yeah,
lose their mind. Seriously, it's like,
yeah.
what do you
It'd be
do
hard. It'd
music
probably be
wise? Do you
hard for
feel
them
like right
harder.
now you're creating more music while you're in
Oh
lockdown now?
yeah, definitely. Yeah, nah, definitely. Like it just take time. Like all we doing right now is just loading up the clips for when we could let go again. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? So I have my album Trigonometry coming out.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Um, and then but I'm already working on the next. You know what I'm saying? And so
Your
the next
catalog.
one is already
Oof.
done. You know what I'm saying? And then I got two other projects that
Hmm.
haven't been done that just need to come out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Two more?
yeah. So like, I mean, you could expect
Damn,
at least.
John.
I would say like in the next. I say like in the next 18 months.
Uh-huh.
I would say in the next 18 months. I would say probably at least like 2 or 3 projects.
That's dope.
At least.
That
You know
is
what I'm saying?
super, super dope.
Um, yeah, we always got to continue to work, man. That's why we here. You know what I'm
Hello.
saying?
And I know from you, I don't expect anything else because you're always on your grind. I know that for sure.
Yeah,
Now, I have two
definitely.
names I'm going to mention: Doom the Wiz and Mikey D.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Okay.
man.
I mean,
Yo,
I
yo,
just saw that. When was it? Yesterday you sent it to me. And shout
oh
out
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah,
Legacy. I can't forget.
yeah.
We got to give, a super shout out to Legacy. He definitely was like, oh, that's a good one. That's what's up for the love. And you already know.
Yeah.
That's
The
what.
senior class joint was dope. Shout out to Rusty Jukes too, and shout out
That's
to
right.
DJ E, like you said, DJ E Reg Legacy. You know what I'm saying?
Who are all on this track.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Everybody on this joint, man. Shout out to Duma. Me and Duma, you know what I'm saying? We developed a good friendship over the years. Like he's a good dude.
He's a dope,
You know what
dope
I'm saying?
dude. Yep.
Yeah, and he actually directed one of the videos for one of my next singles that's coming out too. So you
Oh
can
yeah.
check that out soon too. It's called It's Like That. Yeah, he did a good job too.
It's like that. That's the name of it.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah, I saw that video yesterday. I mean, I mean, authentic hip hop. It took me there. I was like, it was so dope. Even the swag you guys had in the video, it was like, it was everything. DJ killed it with Mikey with the introduction. I was like, oh, it was like a star-studded, video to me. And you guys just nailed it, bars after bars after bars. That was just dope. How'd you guys, come up with that whole whole idea?
Dope. I mean, as far as the video, Duma does the directing, so he kind of had the idea for us. He just told me where to be, what time, and I pulled up.
That's him. Yep. Aquí, and that's.
Pull up. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy, man. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
I trust his vision. So whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever he say.
And that's a beautiful thing that you could be able to find people like that, especially in this industry that could creatively together either bring to life your vision or help create with you. And that's a beautiful thing, man. That's just such a beautiful thing.
Definitely.
Now, I know we have a couple of tracks that we have. We have Self-Made. We're going to start off with that one.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
Self-Made.
So tell us a little bit and introduce it, please.
Yeah, definitely. This is John Jiggs, you know what I mean? Monopoly family in the building. I'm here with Strong Island TV, Miss Cookie the Queen, you know what I mean? And I want y'all to check out my next single. It's called Self-Made. I should say my latest single. It's called Self-Made, featuring my brother Rock Wells, Monopoly, from the Monopoly family, produced by Overlord Stone.
Monopoly over everything. John Jiggs, I'm self-made. I'm Rock Wells, he's self-made. 495 boys, we self-made. The whole Strong Island, we self-made. Overlord Stone, he's self-made. John Jiggs, I am self-made. I wish you could walk a mile in my crazy 8, trying to bubble like 88, high above on my ABA. Came from nothing, was out of struggle and made a way. Now it's hell to pay. If you ever play me, you'll pay me late. Swaggerific, rather gifted, used to bag and flip it. Math addition, magic magician, I'm a mathematician. Like the addicts addicted to how fast I could get it. Started on the ground level, now I'm in the attic with it. Picture me rolling victory, mentally focused. Rules never miss this to me, they meant to be broken. Dealing with different emotions versus difficult coping. Off the Pacific, swimming with the fish in the ocean. Drinking and smoking, constantly in the struggle with demons. I got them mad at, they rather see me booked in the precinct. Looking and scheming, I'm doing what it took to get even. Make them hate me so they ain't gotta look for a reason. Could you believe it? Said I would be on top, thought I was frontin', now I done it and they can't tell me nothing. I'm self-made, still hustling, I ain't stopping for nothing, not for nothing. I'm the topic of discussion. I'm self-made. I promise to hold it down to the end. Look in the mirror, see my own best friend. I'm self-made. Keep it moving and try to do what you can, cause the losers never wanna see you win. We self-made. Black attire, rapid fire, rapper for hire. Avid packing supplier, stacking capital higher. Quit my job and I'm never going back to get higher. Back to making classics and having whacker rappers retire. They liars, beat them to sleep. Numbers read them and weep. I am nothing like these other chickens you see in the street. All my competition is missing after me in defeat. Cause for this I'm spitting, I'm living, singing, read and repeat. Music, I'm on it like I used to play the corner nights. Foot to the cement, my aura sorta like a Jordan spike. Really, it's more than recording, I'm sorta nice. Can't ignore it, my performance is warm as a Georgia night. Larger than life, got a large bark in the bite. Probably corner the market if I market it right. I'm spitting fire too often, I'm the arsonist type. I am not the nigga in the cross, you be a target for life, so get it right. Said I would be on top, thought I was frontin', now I done it and they can't tell me nothing. I'm self-made, still hustling, I ain't stopping for nothing, not for nothing. I'm the topic of discussion. I'm self-made. I promise to hold it down to the end. Look in the mirror, see my own best friend. I'm self-made. Keep it moving and try to do what you can, cause the losers never wanna see you win. We self-made.
Hey, no, you should focus. I got shoulder shrugs for your mean mugs. I look like I ran off on the plug twice, so just read up. I'm ill caught in your bra, have you asked her, have you seen her? Unless she a bank teller, that's the only way I'm gonna need her. I beg your pardon, bro, but these bars are not for the faint of heart. I ain't been the same since I quit my job and became the job. It's not so hard, man, I found my niche and worked it like the Carters. And I'd rather die for this real shit, I'll become a martyr. The evil's man, with my mind, soul now, and my body. From a long shot, I see Illuminati through my third eye. I'm dark, so all these Giulianis won't crucify me. It's like they either all want to catch me with it or catch a body. They get mad at you when you self-made and they made up. How am I wrong for going and put my innards on and never changing up? That between Drake stuff and all my homies all chained up. We ain't focused on the same stuff. I'm self-made, nigga.
Said I would be on top, thought I was frontin'. I done it and they can't tell me nothing. I'm self-made, still hustling. I ain't stopping for nothing, not for nothing. I'm the topic of discussion. I'm self-made. I promise to hold it down to the end. Look in the mirror, see my own best friend. I'm self-made. Keep it moving and try to do what you can. Cause the losers never wanna see you win. We self-made. 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 Self-made.
What's going on? We're back. Real Talk Live TV. John Jiggs. You just heard Self-Made. That's what's up. Tell us a little bit more about that. And you said it was the one that you just dropped. Not your first, obviously.
Yeah. That's it. That song right there was just, I just put that together for, people that that really, want to go out here and chase their dreams and really go after. It's one thing to just stay afloat and things like that, but when you try to go when you go out of your way to go above and beyond, to really go after, your dream, man, it takes a special type of courage to do that. So I just wanted to salute those type of people and give them some theme music. You know what I'm saying?
And I love that about you too. You do that a lot with your music. It's always like a message. It's more than just a message. It's like you can relate to what you're saying. You're not just being, it's not a facade. You came from a certain place in a certain time, so you're putting it out there, and the way, like I said before, the way you move and you speak on it, it's just on point. Real talk.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that.
I said the other day, I saw you had the Teflon Don. Let the people know exactly, because I know, we both know, obviously. Let us know the list of what you have put out. Like, your catalog is ridiculous. I mean...
Okay. Woo. So 2013, we put out the first project, Drugs, Destined to Reach Undeniable Greatness, that came out. That was the first solo project. I think we ended up getting 2 Long Island Music Awards for that album, for that mixtape too. It was best new artist and mixtape of the year.
That's what's
or best
up.
Mixtape or whatever, right? So then we dropped in 2014. We came out with Drugs 2. That one ended up actually charting on iTunes. I think when we first when we dropped that, I think it was like number 23 or something like that in the whole. Like that was huge. You know what I'm saying?
How that felt like you seeing that, like
to some people it's probably like no, that's probably a failure. But to me, just coming from little tiny Riverhead with 50,000 people,
I'm saying,
you know what I'm saying? Like that's a big deal. You know
it's a lot. It's a big deal, and you know what? With that comes the haters, I'm sure. With that comes the the ups and the downs of everything. But listen, that's exactly my point. Coming from Riverhead, doing the way you doing what you do. That's pretty dope, man. And like I said, I seen you grow, and you still growing, and you doing your thing. I'm looking at you like, okay, don't forget the little people, all right?
Nah, stop it.
Listen.
But the 2014 was Drugs 2. 2015 was 51631.
Okay.
When I got with Deep Concepts Media, we put together the project. I got a chance to work with my brother Nature on that.
Nice.
That was like, he was like my first, like, you know what I'm saying, first. I also had worked with Granddaddy IU, but like as far as like my generation, like newer, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Nature was like somebody that I grew up listening
That's
to.
dope.
Granddaddy IU was more somebody that like my older brother would listen to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but it, just to be able to work with somebody like that, and after that, let's see, 51631. Then we dropped Twin Cannons in 2017. Twin Cannons in 2017. That was me and K Slugger. You know what I'm saying? That's the project that took us overseas.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And we were able to, like I said before, touch a whole bunch of different platforms and things like that. It was just a beautiful thing. Like things just kind of fell together for me at that point. That was also my first project that was released on vinyl too.
Okay.
That one, we ended up getting a vinyl deal for that. And it's just been go ever since. After that, let's see, 2018, we put out Teflon John. We put out the Nights Like This single.
Yeah.
Then we put out Teflon John with Kunz at Tough Kong Records. Shout out to Tough Kong Records over there in Rome. Y'all hold your heads too, 'cause I know Rome is a place that was hit really hard.
Oh man, it's getting crazier and crazier. I couldn't believe like it started over there, if I'm not mistaken. But with the labels out there and the music industry out there, I don't even know how they're doing it. I don't know how the artists.
They don't even have. They really don't have. That's why Tough Kong is so dope, because they really don't have a lot of that there in Italy.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? They pretty much have the monopoly on the market in Italy. You know
how did they like took to the music over there when you went down there? Like, did you feel the vibes with positive or mixed? How was it when you got there?
I've never been. I've actually never went to Rome before.
Okay.
But they have reached out to me, like the producer Kunz. You know what I'm saying? He's part owner of the label or something to that effect. You know what I'm saying? He had reached out to me. He because he also produces. He wanted to do a project together. So we sat down, we figured it out. You know what I'm saying? And we came out with a dope project. I was, the early feature that I got from Benny the Butcher, who's like larger than life now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just it's just dope to see that, and
that was with what you were doing with the
still rising to the top. It's a beautiful thing, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, 2018 was the Teflon John project. Then I came back with Good Friday with my man DJ Concept in 2000. I believe that was again in 2018. And then last year we put out Cool Like That Every Day, which to date has been my most successful record.
Oh, we got that with us. We have Cool Camps, right? Cool Like That. Yeah. And that was done recently, you said? That's the last one you have made?
Yeah. We dropped that song about, I'm gonna say like 8 or 9 months ago. It hit I think on YouTube it got like almost 200,000 views.
200,000?
Yeah, 200,000 World Stars. Like it was like 1.3 million views or something like that on World Star. The streams, you know what I'm saying? It just did really well. And just me finding my niche and kind of trying something new.
Yeah.
Not new, but just something a little bit more danceable. Man, I just feel like hip hop needs that, man. I feel like everything's so serious all the time. Yeah. I think we do need that.
Especially now more than ever. That's absolutely what we need. We need that and then some. So you got to keep bringing them.
And people need to see that you can do that and still be hip hop.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I feel like yeah.
A lot of people get that. You're like, you went pop or you went this. There's nothing wrong with going commercial if that's what you're doing on a single or two. You know what I'm saying? To me, I've always been the type that, listen, if you want it on the radio, it's got to be like that sometimes. If you want it to lift the people's spirits, sometimes you got to do that. You know what I'm saying? It can't always be like that. Sometimes you got to think a little outside. That doesn't mean you're not hip-hop. It's not like you're mumbling or you're, doing cartwheel. You know what I'm saying? You're still being authentic to your craft. So regardless of whatever.
I mean, to me, all of my favorite artists growing up, they were versatile. You know what I'm saying? You had somebody like Biggie who could make your girl dance, or he'll make your girl dance, or he still say something, say a line, have you like, yo,
that's Biggie.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I mean, you want to go there before we play this track? Let's say, what is your top 5 hip hop artists? MCs. Of all time. I'm gonna do the cliche too. That What's your favorite?
I don't want to like to be honest with you. My list is probably cliche, but it's just the God honest truth.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell you my favorite.
Right.
I'm gonna tell because I study hip hop.
That's right.
I can tell you, I have my favorite list is different from my top 5 list. You understand what I'm saying? Because I look at.
Can I get both?
Yeah. All right. So,
Can I get both lists?
So we're gonna go like the real top 5 list based on a real criteria.
Okay.
We gotta say Jay-Z. Mm-hmm. We gotta say Biggie, Tupac. Mm-hmm. We gotta say Jay-Z, Biggie, Tupac. Biggie, Jay-Z,
He's
Tupac,
like,
Eminem.
come on, you from Long
Em-
Island, number one
It's a-
MC.
I'm not gonna say Eminem. I would say like Eminem and probably like Rakim or somebody like that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
That's probably like
that's-
my cliche, except
But if you ask me my favorite list,
yeah. What's your favorite?
I'm gonna say Jay-Z again,
Okay.
right? But I'm gonna also say Sean Price,
Ooh,
Sean Price, Rock Marciano.
really?
I'll have to say Sean Price, Rock Marciano, probably like Snoop Dogg.
I love Snoop.
Yeah, I think Snoop Dogg is dope. That's 4.
Mm-hmm.
My 5th would probably be like Nas, or somebody like that.
Yeah, Nas is a dope lyricist. I've
Right,
always said
right.
Nas is a dope lyricist.
Yeah, but you know it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you love certain artists, but you know they have to. To me, it's about longevity. It's about versatility. Right. It's about your impact. It's about everything. Like, to me, it's like I look at it like basketball. It's like there's probably mad basketball players on the street that are better than Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, everybody. Yeah. But they didn't have the mental.
That's it. Real talk.
They didn't have the mental for it. That's the most strong. That's the strongest attribute that you need to have. Yeah. They didn't have or weren't offered the right opportunities, or they didn't get. You know what I'm saying?
They just absolutely speak on it.
They didn't have the mental, like the what's the word?
They don't have
like
the capacity, the mental capacity. They don't have the discipline. They don't have a lot of those things. You know why? Because everybody thinks this is something like, some people don't understand how to separate hobbies to, you know, like what you really want to do, your passion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like when I see someone like you, I see passion. I see we're about to play the cool cat in the cool. I said cool cat. You hear me, Mr. Cool Cat? I called him a cool cat. Just set it up soon so we can get that going. But in overall, when I see things from artists, everybody want, and you know, I used to manage and I did everything in this industry when it comes to entertainment and being patient. Mm-hmm. They just don't want the creative criticism. They don't want to, you know, put their mind, like they'll say, I'll always tell an artist, what is it that you want to see yourself doing? How is it, you know? And they're just not capable of responding. To them, I just want to make music and I just want to go out there and do this. You got to understand, is this a hobby you're trying to do? You know, you're just trying to do this? Or is this going to be your career? Is this something, your passion that you're going to go full force with?
You got to be just a little off to do this. Mm-hmm. You got to be a little off. You got to be a little, just be a little crazy, willing to do, you know what I'm saying? Like not in a negative sense, but just like willing to go like the extra mile, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So like we were saying, now that the producer's back, Cool Like That. We cool ready like for that? Yeah. You want to introduce that?
Let's do that. Yo, once again, this your boy John Jiggs. I'm on the radio with Miss Cookie the Queen, Strong Island TV. You know what I'm saying? John Jiggs, produced by Street Runner. You know what I'm saying? Grammy-winning producer. Like, you know, he's just you know what I mean? Definitely crazy track record, crazy dope joint that y'all gonna love. You know what I'm saying? Name of the song is Cool Like That Every Day. Check that out now. Bam.
Finally getting money on a Monday, probably getting to it on a Tuesday. Whole team winning, it's a Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, we do the same. All my niggas trying to get the rent pay. All my niggas trying to get it insane. Trying to make $1 million off a mixtape. You ain't getting paid, then you getting played. All my bitches trying to get the rent paid. All my niggas trying to get it insane. Trying to make $1 million off a mixtape. You ain't getting paid, then you getting played. Bottle after bottle like a newborn. They all thirsty, I bet I got the juice for 'em. Woo. New phone with the roof gone. Took my old John, traded for a new John. Never met $1 that I didn't like. Get it how I live till I'm living right. If I ain't got $1 million, I ain't feeling right. J-I-2-G's, what I get tonight. You ain't getting paid, then you getting played. Never skip days, never take a sick day. Get everything I spit cray. Keep a new 16, that's the 10th grade. I be on yachts in my Nautica, flashing like I'm a photographer. Promise I'm getting my commas up. This summer's mine, I'm a June through August up. Finally getting money on a Monday, probably getting to it on a Tuesday. Whole team winning, it's a Wednesday. Thursday, trying to get the rent paid. All my niggas trying to get it insane. Trying to make $1 million off a mixtape. You ain't getting paid, then you getting played. I'm cool like that, but where my money at? Ain't nothing funny, you need to run me that. Father MC, I'm son of rap. Take you from the root of the tutor, you need to study that. Homegirl acting like she missed thing. Money turn miss thing to a quick thing. You can hit a ching if you listening, but I don't need you on my arm, check the wrist game. Money in the bank like a telegot. Live a high life, fly like a helicopter. Got the J's off of Ivory, that 2 G's, 1 I, that's a Fetty Wap. I be on yachts in my Nautica, flashing like I'm a photographer. Promise I'm getting my commas up. This summer's mine, I'm June through August up. Find me getting money on a Monday, probably getting to it on a Tuesday. Whole team winning, it's a Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, we do the same. All my bitches trying to get the rent paid. All my niggas trying to get it insane. Trying to make $1 million off a mixtape. You ain't getting paid, then you getting played. Find me getting money on a Monday, probably getting to it on a Tuesday. Whole team winning, it's a Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, we do the same. All my bitches trying to get the rent paid. All my niggas trying to get it insane. Trying to make $1 million off a mixtape. You ain't getting paid, then you get played.
Cool like that, John Jiggs. That was dope. You saw me. I was over here. I was doing every dance from like the late 80s to like whatever now. Listen, that was a dope track. I'm over here like There's nothing better than a track that that could get you up and going and feeling good, especially it's still hip hop. You know what I'm saying? All it is it gets you off your, like you said, it's like when Biggie came up and started playing now. When John Jiggs comes, he just brings the party. So,
that's man. I just wanted to see people have a good time, man.
You must have had a good time recording this song, cause come on.
Oh yeah, like, that was a party. That night was a party. Like we actually, that's what I like to. That's what I'm saying. When I make those type of records, I like to have an ambiance. Like I like to have,
of course.
You know what I'm saying? The liquor there, the bud there, like all my people's there. So it's like. So really
you say you have your ambiance, like you set everything up, you set up the way you see. We could be in this.
When I'm making the more personal records and the more serious stuff, I'm usually by myself in the studio.
Okay.
But when it's time to make something that's like a feel good vibe, you want to be. That's the mood you want to be in.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to really put yourself there.
Of course, because it's like when you go to the club and you're performing or a venue, you want to see the people dance, you want to see the people bop and whatever it is, you want to see the reaction from the people. So I absolutely respect that, and I love this track. Where can they find this track at?
It's on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? John Jiggs, that's JOHNJIGG $. You pull that up on your favorite DSP, and you're going to find a whole bunch of music and run them streams up.
Yes, please run them stream ups. And you could go on my page, obviously, and you're going to find John Jiggs everywhere on all our platforms. You have more coming. I know you have, like you said, more tracks coming out. So you have Self-Made, and you brought us Cool Like That. What is another, okay, let's put it like this. Who would you like to work with in the industry that you haven't worked with already? Because, I mean, you had collaborations of 50 Cent in one of your videos.
He was in the video. Yeah, he was in the video.
Cameo.
You know what I'm saying? That was dope. He popped up in my Bill Cosby video a few years back. That was an awesome experience just to be around him for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
His energy.
He's a very I don't know him personally like that, but I feel like he's a very impulsive person. He just felt me at the time. You know what I'm saying?
So he just popped up. He knew you were gonna be there, obviously.
Yeah. Well, I just happened to be in his neighborhood shooting a video, and he just happened. This just happened to be the day that he come back to the hood. He wanted to come back to the hood, and he rolled by, and he basically pulled over, hopped out the whip, and just jumped in the video, chop it up with me for a second, and just kept it moving.
That's it. Only you.
Yeah. This type of stuff only happens to me.
Yo, what about the everyday challenge you did with Joselito the puppet? I love that puppet.
he's mad funny, man.
He loves the booties.
I had to link with him, man. Shout out to my marketing team, the Full Focus.
Please,
you know
yes.
what I'm saying? They put that play together. I thought it was beautifully done too. Like I was really happy with how it came out and everything.
So awesome.
Yeah.
He's a funny dude, honestly. Again, shout out to Joselito the Puppet and the fam. They came through here as well. They're so funny. I can't. I just melt when I see him because he's just like a sucio, like I call him. He calls the booties. I call him a sucio.
Yeah.
Love him though. Love that energy. And that was a good look for both of you. I mean, honestly, like I said, I love John Jiggs and the puppet's the puppet. You can't, dirty little thing. But shout out to them. Funny. I seen you with doing a collab. Did you do a collaboration or what was that with you and Chris Rivers?
Chris Rivers. Oh, no, I don't.
I saw him around your page. I don't know if it was that you guys are affiliates with him. Because that would be pretty dope.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I'd definitely be.
You see me throwing it out there like that would be pretty dope. Maybe my people could call your people.
Chris Rivers, if you're listening, let's you know what I'm saying? Let's spar. I'm ready to spar. Let's spar.
Yes, that would be a real good look because you know what you're doing and he definitely does. There's bars for days there.
Yeah, definitely. I think you might be talking about. I think DJ E-Rec was saying something about a record or something like that. But yeah, shout out to DJ E-Rec. Shout out to Chris Rivers, man. I'm with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's definitely something I would like to see. And I know you're working with Nam, and Nam is salute to Nam, the Secret Society. I see you, bro.
Hard working. I can't do nothing but salute him. He works just hard, just like I do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that takes that much pride and has that much confidence in himself. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be rewarded. You know what I'm saying? The salute. So
underrated.
I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure that people hear it. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm so happy to see that. Absolutely. And I cannot wait because honestly, like I said, Nam is fam also. So salute to King Nam. Known him for quite some time now too, along the same times we met. And let me tell you, genuine dude, funny.
We came. I've known Nam for some years now. We came up together in this music thing. We used to be together a lot. You know what I'm saying? And we, you know what I'm saying? And we still hanging tough to this day. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's my guy. So,
I miss y'all guys. I miss Nam.
I want to see him win. You know what I'm saying?
And he's producing with you now, right? You got him on with the
producing too. Yep.
So we're gonna be seeing and hearing a lot of good things, a lot of great things. Y'all gotta hit me up when y'all get back to all of this goes away. I'm gonna put this on record. Let me put this on record. We got enough records? Okay. I'm gonna put this on vinyl. I'm gonna get y'all two together in a studio and I gotta be there. We gotta be work and create.
Nah, I'm with it. And like that whole show thing you was talking about, we can definitely make that happen. Let's you know what I mean? Just figure it out. That's what
we get you guys up on that stage, the Monopoly family, John J's, Non Nitty. Oh jeez, man. I'll call up all the guys from the city.
Mouth.
Let's go.
Shout out to Mouth from Rockwell's, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Shout out to Rockwell. And shout out to the good people. Shout out to my manager, Irvin Flack, you know what I'm saying? I see you digital. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Shout out to definitely, man. AR distribution or.
That's beautiful. Definitely shout out to everyone doing. I mean, they were the smartest people that I know, collaborating with you to help and to grow with you. Because let me tell you, you are one of my top favorite, and you know this. I always tell you this. From LI, Strong Island to Atlanta, wherever you are.
You always show love. Word up.
I appreciate you all day, every day. I want you to let everybody know where they can find you on your social media and also, as we know, on all digital platforms.
Oh, yeah. So you can follow me on Instagram at John, JOHN _JIGGS. You can also follow me on Twitter at Jiggs the Great. That's JIGGSTHEGREAT, Jiggs the Great. You can also hit me on my Facebook page, JOHN JIGG $. You know what I'm saying? Hit me on that like page. You know what I mean?
Follow where Monopoly do they find the merchandise?
And then the merchandise is available at monopoly.com. Again, you're going to spell the word Monopoly and then just replace the O's with X's. And then you have monopoly.com.
That's right. I like the way you did that too, because I always just said every other letter, take out the O and put the X. And then, so I mean, it's not that difficult. You know, there's always much love for
Nah,
you.
it takes some getting used to, but once you get it, you know you're part of the family. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. I've been part of the family. You know, I'm little sis all day,
You
every
already
day.
know.
Yo, man, I miss you so much. We got to get over all this, and we are definitely going to get together soon. You got to keep sending me that
Okay.
music. For everybody else, make sure you guys go on my page. You already know, on all of social medias, Miss Cookie the Queen on IG. You're going to see me post up more video clips and information on John Jiggs, on the Monopoly family. I got a super, super, super shout outs to my peoples. Shout out to Blaze the Mic, NYC Colors. I love you, sis. I see you. And Big J. Shout out to Jack's Music. Make sure you go check them out. Jack's Down on Facebook. Of course, super shout out to my familia. Blocks, you heard. The stunt crew. Love you guys. Ride safe. I know they've been out there. I have to take a moment out just to say rest in peace to my big bro. We just lost last week, unfortunately. R.I.P. Nene. Much love to him. Of course, I have to send a super shout out to the legend, Easy Mo B. Shout out to Easy Mo B. We got to get John with Easy. You already know.
Yeah,
That's that
definitely,
real,
man. Easy, holla at me, man.
you know, that real hip
Yo,
hop, vinyl master DJ. I mean, the man has more vinyls than
real,
I've seen in
man.
stores.
Yeah, man. I got bars. I got bars for that. For the man. Listen, that would be a
Hey.
pleasure. That would be an honor.
Ooh.
Yo, can I just give one more shout out?
You're gonna do all of that, my love. I just wanted to make sure I get these guys in here and they see that.
Okay.
Like you said, Legacy, Erex Music, Senior
Yeah.
Class, The Conqueror. Those were the ones we were speaking about earlier. John Jays, go ahead, tell them, babe.
Oh yeah, I want to give a shout out to my brother Pills. Pills is home.
Oh, Pills is
Give a
home.
shout out to my brother Pills.
Shout out Pillsbury, man. Oh, man, God bless. For real, that's good to hear. We were just
Yeah.
talking about earlier. And shout out to all the inmates. Shout out
Wow.
to my son. Shout out to everybody holding it down in the system. God bless you, the ones that are in there doing petty time, for petty reasons. And God bless everybody. I mean, keep safe. Be safe. Stay
Shout out
home.
my cousin SI too. He locked down right now. Hold your head. Free SI.
Free SI, free stars. You already know God is good. This is going to go over and we're going to be fine. We have to stay positive. We really do. This could either break us or really, like you said before, make us see things a little better. And I see it as
Just
2020
appreciate it.
vision, right? That's what they said?
Yep.
So see it as
Absolutely.
that. That's what it still is. It still is 2020 vision. Don't let this deter you. Don't let this stagnate you. Don't let this put you in a bad, especially people who suffering from anxiety and depression. This is hard. These are very hard times. So when you feel like you're about to go through that, tell yourself, are you weak or are you strong?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. So we'll see you next week. John Jiggs, appreciate you. This is Miss
You already
Cookie the
know.
Queen signing off. Real Talk Live, Strong Island Entertainment, baby. Make sure you guys send all your donations, man. We appreciate anything that you could give us here at Strong Island Entertainment. Cash App, Miss Cookie the Queen. Cash
Yes,
App,
Luke.
$, Miss
Don't
Cookie
make
the
send that
Queen.
money in. Stop being cheap and send that money in.
Peace, love, and light. We'll see you next week. Thank you, John Jiggs. Salute.
Later.